Cool. Okay, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a long hiatus of me not making videos, but I have a lot of new ideas and a lot of things I want to discuss with you guys. So here we go. First off, let's just start off quickly. Like, where have I been since I've last posted? Honestly, just life. Like, life has been hitting me left and right with different issues and different accomplishments as well. And, sometimes life just overwhelms you and then you forget to do what you love, which is, for me, I like talking to the camera here and telling you guys my stories or like concepts that I've learned. So that's where I've been. But today's concept / conversation we'll talk about is, if it ain't playing, it's not staying. What does that mean? If it ain't playing, it's not staying. I first learned this phrase when I was working on set as a grip. I think it was my first set ever working as a grip trainee, and one of the lead grip, I think it was the lead grip, the lead grip, he told me, if it ain't playing, it's not staying. Meaning, for example, if that C-stand is there and it's not needed, it's just there from the last setup, then we don't need it, let's put it away so it's ready for the next setup. And this was back in like 2018, 2019. And, thinking about it now, like 4 years later, 5 years later, I've come to realize that phrase can be used in many sorts of scenarios in your life. So how can we apply this in the modern life, you could say? It's not a phrase that's just for the film industry, for the grips specifically. It could be used for anything. So I think it's a good time for you to think while I chat to the camera, to you, is, if it ain't playing, it's not staying. How can we apply that idea? Or is this even a good idea to apply to your life to begin with? Well, I guess this dives into that minimalism lifestyle that people talk about or that they live. And so in a way, if it ain't playing, it's not staying is a good way of viewing materialistic items in your life, as in, if I have this couch here and I barely use it, I bought it for $1,000 and I barely use it, I live alone, no one really uses it but me, but even if I do use it, it's like once a month, do I still need it? If it ain't playing, it's not staying. Therefore, if you need the couch, does it have to stay? If you don't need the couch, does it have to stay? Can you get rid of it? And it's interesting when you're able to apply this phrase to different scenarios of your life, because, again, I didn't realize this was something you could apply in like any form of your life. It's interesting, the things you learn in the past, and then you're able to finally understand what it means, maybe in a different respect than it was originally intended. Another good example is in terms of the materialistic aspect of it. Clothes, that's a good example. For example, this dress shirt I have, it's very nice, and I think I bought it from Zara. Still, it's very nice, I keep it pressed and clean, but do I need it? If it ain't playing, it's not staying. Therefore, do I wear this enough to justify keeping it? And I would say yes, because one, it's a nice dress shirt. I knew that when I bought it, I knew I would wear it often for just occasional, but wear it for occasional situations, or if I'm just like feeling good and I just want to look snappy, then I'll throw it on. But this will definitely stay, because it is a active player in my fashion lifestyle. Does that make sense? Is this giving you any ideas for you? Because you should start thinking about that. That would help. Oftentimes, everyone has what they need already around them. You have what you need at the moment to take it to the next level. Oftentimes we're stuck in the mindset of, man, if I just had this, I could do this. But really, I think what you have now is all you need. And then some. It's just that I think society has taught us, especially with all these companies and marketing, that, hey, you should get our product because it'll give you ABC. It'll make everything so much better for your life. But that's just clever marketing in general. Look at cigarettes. Look at sugary drinks. They have like amazing advertising campaigns, and they get your kids to drink your sugary drinks, cigarettes. Everyone's smoking it and stuff. But like, even though we all know that drinking these sugary drinks is bad in the long run if you do it all the time, same thing with smoking, we can't deny the fact that the advertisements are so well done that it's captured so many people to get into these, I wouldn't say vices, but like into these products. And once the damage has been done, you've already been hooked into their products. And so it goes back to the question, if it ain't playing, it's not staying. But that's a different conversation of addictions, and like that's a different video. Anyway, another example I'd like to give in terms of if it ain't playing, it's not staying. We've talked about fashion already. If you have extra clothes that you don't need, kind of thing, you can think about donating it, or if you can resell it on eBay or something, that's great as well. Or if you have a decent following on your socials, you could just post it on your Instagram and somebody may be interested in buying it. Or if they're not interested, they can share that to someone else who may be interested. And then look, you get, I don't know, maybe 70% of your initial investment that you made. Like if this was $200 and you sold this for $100, you've made at least 50% back. So that's pretty good in terms of used clothing. If it ain't playing, it's not staying. I actually don't have another example, but take that phrase towards your own life. See if you can apply that in any aspect that you can, whether it be your health, fashion, whatever you can think of. Just use that phrase and see if that can help you. And I've been starting to think about this now because at least here in this apartment, I'm pretty minimalistic. I have a friend who keeps telling me to get a couch, and I'm like, I don't need a couch. I don't really care what you say right now. Like, I don't need a couch. You just think it's a good idea that I have a couch, but what am I going to do with it afterwards? It's just going to be another piece of furniture that's going to be cumbersome, and like, it's just something I don't need. And so, identifying what you need versus what you want, that's part of the beauty of this phrase, is really identifying those the betweens of want and need. That's the video. There's more to come. There's a lot of stuff I have to tell you, that's for sure. Lots has happened, but I'm happy to be back and happy to share more of my knowledge and what I've learned, and we'll go from there. What's my phrase again? That's how long it's been. I forgot my phrase. Get good, get better. Let's get her.